Welcome to this trial video, I guess, of me trying to get comfortable and me just learning how to do this whole speaking in front of the camera thing. And also because my plan is to do these like weekly updates, planning on starting to travel from August, and I want to document my thoughts and my lessons that I learned along the way and my journey. I'm still wondering if I want to do social media consulting and start like a small agency with maybe 2 employees that take care of all the tasks, while I am more of the creative brain behind that, because I feel like now I have the skill sets to do so, but I'm just not sure if I want to start an agency. I don't know yet. My brand and my personal brand, me documenting my journey, is the 2 main things I want to focus on, and I do well by those 2, then I'm not sure if I even want to start an agency or if I want to go straight on to the next brand, because yeah, I think having my own brand is just way more fun in the end than doing an agency. But I do have the skill sets now, so I know I can start an agency and bring value to companies, but I'm just not sure if I'm gonna do it yet. So I'm still trying to figure it out, I guess. This is one of the reasons I hope to find people I can talk to about this sort of things. It's kind of just me figuring it out by myself right now in my room, and I'm doing these daily videos just to like start practicing recording myself and getting comfortable in front of the camera. I think I'm pretty good at it already. I've done some YouTube in the past. I've created Minecraft videos back when I was like 10 years old, and then I made some graphic design videos, and I even did a video about ecom around 1.5 years ago. I've wanted to make content all this time already, but now I think I finally found the right way for me to go and do it. I think I really flourish around like-minded people. I think that does a lot for me. That's why I'm really looking forward to going to Bali, because I really wonder how it's going to be there. And actually I had a call today with my manager, because now I do social media management for this company. It's a part-time contract, and I'm thinking about doing that as a freelancer. They got word that I'm going to Bali. He was like, yeah, you're right, like way too young to stay here, and I think you are the right person to do it. That was good to hear. I feel like I'm getting better at this, and I just have to learn to look in your eyes, not look around the room, I think. But that's something I'll get better at. I'm now in Rotterdam, and I'm moving back home next week, and it's gonna be a big jump. It's me taking a step back to then be able to take off on a way higher level, and I'm really ready for that. So it's a very calculated step back. I'm looking forward. It's gonna be 2 months of me doing ultimate monk mode, I think. I proposed to myself to even do cardio, which I never do. I'm also still trying to figure out what I'm going to focus all my energy on, because now I'm taking my brand to the highest possible level. I think it's gonna hit a cap at some point, but I'm not sure about it. I really am not sure about it. I still believe that I can live off my brand very good. At some point, there is gonna be a point where I can put hours and hours more into it. It exists, you know, I keep building, but it's not like a fashion brand where you have to keep dropping new collections or something like that. It's pretty timeless. So that's pretty awesome. I love it. So I'm thinking of starting a second brand or higher level consulting on the side, which I'm not sure about yet. I think a beautiful period is ahead, and yeah, I just can't wait to start it. I went out for the last time yesterday in Rotterdam, and I went to go out to eat today with my best friend Case. I always go to Happy Italy. It's like a restaurant here. It's like a cheap Italian restaurant, and I go out there to eat once a week by myself. A lot has happened since I came to Rotterdam. I learned a lot. I lived during the whole Corona thing in Rotterdam. That was supposed to be my studying period, but obviously I dropped out of uni after around like 3 months, and during that time I still wasn't able to like explode an e-commerce brand, so I didn't ride the wave of the e-commerce world really exponentially going up. But then I thought about it, and I did learn a lot, especially socially and mentally. Also physically, never stopped progressing. I was thinking about that, how didn't I catch the wave? But then I thought, but I learned way more valuable lessons at which everything I do from this point on will be built on. You can't just be a dork and make a lot of money, because this is not like good for your future. Try to get to the highest level in all regards, also you have to be ready to handle a certain amount of money. I mean, if I would have made a lot of money 2 years ago, and I was like really a kid back then, like falling in love with like wrong people and stuff like that, that already shows how immature I was back then. So looking back at it, it's better, and now I'm fully ready for what's coming for me and what I'm working on. Yeah, I'm really grateful for my period here in Rotterdam. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Are you ready to go to the next level? I see life really as a game, and everything I do as games I play, and everything I progress in is skills I'm leveling up in, really. Since the start of this year, 2022, I've been really dialed in, almost never going out, meditating every day, reading every day, eating almost perfectly, going to the gym a lot. I've always already done it, so that's a good habit, but my body has definitely progressed this year, and I sacrificed a lot of things for that, right? I distanced myself from a lot of people. I really got everything straight, and I really got a clear vision of where I'm heading to, and I knew to get there already about like 2 years ago. I had to start sacrificing things for that, and I remember having this thought, looking in the mirror. I'm like preparing to go to some random boring party or somewhere, I don't know. At that time it was fun, and it was part of my self-development as well, so I don't regret it. But I knew at that time, preparing for that party, like I'm gonna have to drop all this bullshit if I want to get somewhere, especially if I want to get where I want to go, because I'm gonna go very far and I'm gonna reach very high accomplishments. And I knew to go there, like the next steps were gonna be dropping all the distractions and getting rid of all of the noise. But I literally thought by myself back then, I'm not ready for that yet. I want to do this now. That's fine. I mean, it's fine. I did that for another like half year until I was like, man, the same shit every day, every week. So the question is, are you ready to go to the next level? Because you probably know what the next level is in your journey. So for my journey, it's been almost monk mode for the past 6 months, preparing myself and putting myself in the position to actually go to Bali from August on. But what is your next level? What do you have to do? What do you have to sacrifice? Are you ready to get rid of the people that have a bad influence on you? Are you ready to eat the way you have to eat to get to the body you want to get to? Are you ready to put on the work to take steps every day? 3 to 5 steps in the right direction every day. It's gonna get you somewhere, but are you ready to go and do it? And you should really think about that and look in the mirror and talk to yourself about this, because if you're not ready, that's fine, but really keep it in the back of your mind that if you want to go where you want to go, you have to at some point take the right actions towards achieving these things. Yeah, it's important to not forget that, because you can get lost in the sauce, and I call it going down the rabbit hole. When you know you're going down the rabbit hole and you're aware of it, you can keep going, because you don't want to sacrifice the things, and you don't want to put in the work, and you don't want to build up your discipline, and you don't want to take the actions you have to take. Even though you know you have to do some certain things, you go down a rabbit hole. It's not a problem, but you have to step out at a certain point. The longer you'll wait, the deeper you'll be, the harder it'll be to get out. So the sooner you start taking action, the easier it's gonna be. And it's not gonna be easy. I mean, it's gonna be lonely. Like, I've got lonely a lot. Like, especially entrepreneurship, self-development, it isn't all fun and games, right? I've been lonely at times, and now I finally found my way in like what people I want to have around me. And by cutting a lot of people off, it did get lonely for a while, but I knew that was the best. I knew I had to do that, so I did. That's a result of my discipline, and you have to build up that discipline somehow, through practice, through doing the uncomfortable things whenever they need to be done, eating healthy, going to the gym, taking care of yourself. All these small things will build up your discipline you can take to other things in your life. So it's important. Are you ready to go to the next level? You know what your next level is. It doesn't have to be start traveling to the other side of the world or start earning 10K a month. Like, it has to be realistic, and you probably know what your realistic next step is. Let's say you want to make YouTube videos, huh? It's a good one. You know you're gonna have to put yourself out there. You know you're gonna have to practice. You know that's what I'm going through now, right? I'm doing this to practice. But you don't do it because you're like, what will the people think about me? What will my friends say about it? But why? You're never gonna get anywhere by not doing it, because whatever reason you're not doing it. And that will be your next level, which will result in, after that, the next levels. You have to go step by step. You have to take the stairs. It'll be small steps at first, but then that will compound. It's a compound effect. It will increase exponentially. Just like making money. Once you make your first 1,000, you're gonna make your first 10,000. Once you make your first 10,000, it's easier to make your first 100,000, and so on. It will exponentially increase. And I think at the start it will go like this. So it will go down, negative, and then it will go up, because at the start it's going to be a lot of hard work and discipline, putting in the money, not earning anything back, failing until you find that thing, and until you find your flow and your ball starts rolling, and then it shoots up. It's important, man. One of the things that changed a lot for me also was a book that did a lot for me that I read at the right time was Essentialism, which tells you to cut out most things, really focus in every aspect of life, say no to the most things. And also in the people department, are your friends out for you to achieve the best? Are they out for you to become the best version of yourself? If you want to make those YouTube videos but you're scared to do it because what your friends are gonna say, something is wrong somewhere. I mean, maybe you have to find new friends, which is uncomfortable, by the way, and not easy, but something that has to be done. That changed a lot for me, cutting out all the negative energy I had around me. It really cleared up my vision and cleared up where I wanted to go. It's an important thing. By being around the right people, you will elevate yourself a lot more, because imagine you make YouTube videos, or you want to make YouTube videos. You are around people that all make YouTube videos. The chance that you don't make YouTube videos, I think, are even smaller than that you just stumble upon a YouTube video that you make. You're like, oh, this is pretty fun, and my friends do it, let me try it, yeah. And you can be the same person and not worried about any of the thoughts you were worried about with the wrong friends. It's very important. And that's why I'm going to Bali, of course. I'm going to surround myself by the people that do what I love to do, and are at a higher level at that, and are at a position I want to get to that position. I think it all comes down to, you have to be around people you can grow with. And one or two or three, that's enough. But know you can grow with them in every aspect of your life. Financially, physically, mentally, socially. It will hold you back if it's not right. You're not gonna grow. It's gonna ruin your potential. You're not gonna get to the best version of yourself. So really think about that. For me, it was my best friend. I grew with my best friend, and that was enough. I'm not abandoning him either. Like, he knows for me to get to the next level, I need to go to Bali. I need to go. So he fully supports it. He's not like, why are you leaving me here? No. He's behind me. He's backing me 100%. And that's important. Is that the case for the people around you? You don't need 20 friends, man. If you have a few of these people around you, it's fine. If you have like your siblings as well, like, I hope to really take my siblings with me on my journey. When they get a little bit older, I want to take my little brothers everywhere and like really show them and really give them the opportunities that they deserve. They don't have to be in a system, and I want them to be as free as they want to be and flourish in every aspect of life as well. So that's why I'm out here. Like, I'm out here grinding. I'm gonna make sure this will happen. Like, my youngest brothers, I will never like give them anything flat out, but I will put them in the right positions, hopefully inspire them in the right ways, teach them the right things, and like make sure they can do their own things and be proud of themselves. And that's why I'm out here for. What is your reason? I wonder. If you watch this, what's your reason? So yeah, surround yourself with people that push you, man. It's important. Don't forget it. Don't slack on it either. People will bring you down, or they will fuck up. They will bring something negative. Don't let it get to that level. Today is actually my last weekend in Rotterdam. I've been thinking a lot about the videos and how I'm gonna turn them into reality. Oh, about Bali. I booked my flight today, actually. It's pretty crazy. I booked my flight today. That's when I'm leaving, the 13th or the 14th of August. But today, it's like the 28th of May. So that's pretty crazy, ain't it? It's set now. So yeah, I'm going all in, putting my back on the wall, and it's time to go all in. I feel like I'm ready for it. Yeah, I feel prepared. I feel ready to jump in and to go to the next level, and I feel like this is a critical part of the journey for me. I'm really looking forward to it. Fully by myself, and like, I went to the US on an exchange, but there was a host family waiting for me there, and now no one is gonna be waiting on me there. It's gonna be me figuring it out all by myself, and man, I can't wait. It's gonna be a crazy adventure. It got pretty surreal, I don't know, but it also feels normal. Feels like I'm supposed to go, and yeah, I've just been like thinking a lot where I'll take this, and I mean, I just love documenting the process, and I hope someone out there is watching, and I hope it inspires you. And yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. I know it's gonna be fun for me to look back on, but it would be even more fun for me to know that I inspired someone or had a positive impact somewhere along your journey. And at some point, I'm gonna be somewhere at a point where I know that it's interesting for people to look back to the thoughts I had in the beginning of it all. How I got to the point I am going to get to because of the way I thought early on in life. And I hope that's just inspiring, I think. It's 1:40 a.m. I just finished up doing some work. I wasn't very effective today, but more of like a thinking day. I mean, I booked trip, did some other shit. It's a one-way flight. I mean, it's pretty sick. I'm just really fucking excited to go. But I didn't have a really effective day today. I made some steps in my business, in my brand, and I think by making 3 to 5 steps in the right direction every day, you hammer away at that rock. I mean, at some point, you're gonna see the results. So I think that's important. You're gonna have days where you're maybe less effective, or it'll take you longer, or I mean, shit like that. But if you did take a step in the right direction, you made a difference for that day. I think that's very important. Even doing things like this, preparing myself for what I'm going to be building in terms of content and stuff like that, is steps in the right direction. Enjoy the process. Don't forget to look around. The process, I think, is the most fun part of building and becoming the best version of yourself. And I think I'm gonna look back at these days of sitting here in my room, just grinding away like in the trenches. I think I'm gonna look back at it and think like, damn, I was really going for it. Like, it's beautiful. So like, enjoy the process and don't lose sight of the trees because of the forest, which means to not get overwhelmed by big goals like I want to get somewhere, but that's gonna take so much. No, a forest is made out of trees, so you can look at the individual trees without seeing the forest, which means you should start taking steps, and 3 to 5 steps a day will get you through the forest. Those are my thoughts for today. Thank you for watching. Love y'all. I'll talk to you later. Today, I want to talk to you guys about being impatient, and that it's important to be impatient in the right way, but it's very important to be patient as well. So let me explain to you. It's very important to take action, to do that now, to do it today, to not wait till tomorrow. So you have to be impatient with certain things, like the annoying things you have to get out of the way. But it's also important to be impatient about going to the place you want to go to. This is a complicated one, because don't get this one twisted, because you can't be impatient about I want to be rich, or I want to be this, or I want to be that, or I want to have my dream car tomorrow. That's not going to get you anywhere. But you should be impatient to taking the right actions to get you to the place where you want to get to. So basically, you should be impatient with actions, but patient with results. You have to be very impatient with being at the job you hate because you can drive a leased BMW, because society programmed you that way. You should be very quick to take actions to get out of a situation like that. But then it's very important to be very patient about getting to the goal you want to get to, because it's gonna take a while. You might have to start over all the way from the beginning again. It's not easy. You're gonna want to give up sooner than later, but you have to keep going. That's why you have to believe in something, because it's gonna be very rational at some point to say, this is not working, I should just get a job and do this and do that. But by believing in something in the process, so whatever this is, like in the universe, in yourself, in God, or whatever, by believing in something, you will keep going. If you believe in nothing, you will give up. It's the rational decision. It's normal. Like, of course you didn't work out, you get no, you have to keep going. So you have to believe in something that will keep you going. Are you ready to do what it takes? Are you impatient enough? Are you mad at something? What are you motivated by? Are you maybe mad at your circumstances, or dreaming about a certain point, or wanting to prove something, or want to create a certain type of life? I mean, I know I want to see the world. Do you? And you're not gonna see the world working a full-time job. Think about it. What do you want? I've just moved back home to my parents' place. Right now I'm looking to join some sort of a coaching program for my brand. I don't know if I'm in the right boat. Like, I want to talk to people that have done it before, that took over a niche, really created a community in a niche, an engaging product and stuff like that. I'm looking for a coach that can help me with that. And it's kind of a big step because it's an expensive program, and I'm not sure how much I will get out of it and stuff like that. But I think like it's a good step forward, because right now I am kind of confused and probably maybe lost with those questions, like how far can I get the brand? How big can it get? What should I do to get it to that level? Because my brand started really small, never with any intentions, but now I feel like I have an opportunity which I want to make the most out of. So I'm looking for some guidance in that. I've kind of been lost. On the other end, it is now starting to take shape a lot too. So I just want to talk to people that have done it before. I'm trying to really create a fan base. What is the best way to do it? Yeah, I'm not in it for the money primarily, of course. I want to make money, but that was never the goal. But I do want to make the most out of the opportunity. And I feel like with the right guidance, that could help me a lot with it. Or maybe shortcut the time that it will take. So yeah, I'm looking into that. For the rest, it's just been me in my room. Of course, since the beginning of me, I started really early with creating. I started when I was like 10, 11, creating YouTube videos. Then it turned into designing stuff. Then it turned into creating banners for YouTubers and intros and stuff like that. And then when I was 14, I started my first web shop, just drop shipping. And now I have my own brand. And it's really been evolving, but it's just been me in my room. And I'm looking for like-minded people that can help me on the journey. And that's why I'm also creating these videos, because I would like to watch these videos of someone else that's doing it. And that's really in the trenches, as some like to call it, trying to fulfill their dreams and really get somewhere. And maybe they are lost too. If I could watch a video of someone that's doing this too, like that would really give me, I don't know, some relatability or something. Maybe I can help some people with it. You know, you're not alone, right? I'm going all in. I moved back home to my parents' place. I'm leaving everything behind in the Netherlands to go to Bali. First taking a step back, 2 months at my parents' place, then going to Bali. Next step, leaving everything behind here. Of course, not forever, but you know, I'm going all in. Yeah, now looking at these coaching programs, wanting to start to create content, really for like self-development for young creative entrepreneurs. That's what is going to be the main focus of these videos, and also to give some relatability, really create a community, and maybe I can inspire you. I mean, it isn't easy, of course, and that's what I also want to share. Like, I'm now at my parents' place. For instance, I haven't really found my routine yet. I'm not very productive. I'm kind of out of the zone. I was really dialed in Rotterdam when I was in my own apartment. Now I'm trying to really get the flow back. Yeah, and really to keep the ball rolling. That's why I'm looking into a coaching program. I've never done something like before. Everything I've built up till now, it's just been from content online, YouTube videos. Like, you don't need a course. I've never been a big fan of courses, but I'm now looking for some personal coaching. So yeah, that's really what these videos are about, and hopefully you can relate, or maybe, you know, you can learn something from it. You're not alone on the journey, and that's why I make these videos. I would want to watch them if somebody else would make them, that is like young, trying to build something, trying to follow their dreams, really going all in, and I would really appreciate seeing that. So yeah, that's why I'm making it. The upcoming next 2 months here is just gonna be grinding, like not a lot of distractions. I live in a really small town where there's like no distractions. Like, I'm gonna be working out every day. I'm gonna eat perfectly, and I want to see where I can bring my body to. Because for me, these videos, it's not only about being an entrepreneur. I don't only want the focus is on e-commerce and branding, because there's more to that and there's more to me. These videos are based around everything I go through. So that's like financially, there's e-commerce wise, and following my passion, getting to the best version of myself physically, mentally, socially. It's about all these things. That's why it's not an e-commerce specific channel, but I want to make it a self-development channel for young creative entrepreneurs. So whether you do e-commerce or you are into YouTube, making videos, or whatever your creative journey is, your entrepreneurial creative journey, self-development for those people on all aspects. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye. Welcome to my first video. On this channel, I'm going to be documenting my journey. So I've just arrived here in Bali.